But what I know is I'm feeling just fine.
My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscriber that trying. You see the thumbnail. This is why you don't see men in the hood. So watching motivational videos, this was this whole day is gonna be about. And I see one with Lil Baby talking about West End Atlanta, his neighborhood where he's from. And he's basically saying, you know, he's trying to show his neighborhood that somebody could make it because he sees a bunch of guys who are supposed to be grown men in their 40s still living at home with their mama. So one of the things people like to talk about the hood, black community, or the black community is, you know, I ain't never seen a man. The man wasn't around. And we don't want to talk about the hood cultivates Jodies, mama's boys, you know, because he was like, he just wanted to be a dope boy, which people don't want to admit that a lot of dope boys wind up living with their mama or in their mama house for the most part because they get caught, you know, they go to jail, they get out, they fail at life, they kind of give up on trying to find a job or whatever. You know, they don't want to go into trucking and construction because they don't want to work with their hands because they, you know, they act real feminine, like they act like broads. And these are the type of guys that people lump all black men to being because we all have the propensity to be Jody for some odd reason. And what happens is these are the guys that these ladies who complain about guys like dating and having sex with. They like dating them and having sex with them when they're at their peak and their height of being flashy and spending money and giving ladies a free ride. But if they wind up with a baby, you know, or wind up going to jail behind these guys, or wind up getting a reputation for hanging out with these type of guys, and then they can't shake their reputation because you go from one guy like this to another, to another, to another, and that's what you are, and that's what you do, and now you can't break out of that mold because some of y'all like that. People don't realize these guys, you have these kids by these guys, and you raise the kids to be the same way. So now when they're looking for grown men, like, where the men at in the hood? The men don't live there. Not in the neighborhoods you talk about, because the men will hurt these dudes that y'all coddled and y'all raised and y'all and the hobosexuals and the himbos and the Madden Kings because they're unproductive. Men do not like to be around unproductive males. That's what it is. So a lot of times when people go, oh man, you know what I'm saying, I never seen a man. You're right. Sometimes they're right. Because the guys they see like living off of either they live off their mama or somebody else's mama. You know, fruit snack eating, Capri Sun drinking, oatmeal pie eating, you know, so-and-sos, right? Who like to play games, who like to always try to come up on a hustle. And as long as he can put that good sex down, because he's screwing for a place to stay, and she needs it because the men ain't coming to date those women either. So it's a water seeks its own level event. But the issue becomes, if you can get out of there, you'll see more productive people. And the reason why, and those productive people have families in the neighborhoods like that. And why don't look out for the family and check out for the family, and why they're not going to see their family, this, that, and the third. I know this dog did not do what I think he did. Give me this. You know, why they're not doing this, that, and the third, why they're not taking care of these people, is because those people are unproductive. You can't teach people how to fish who just want a lifetime supply of fish sandwiches. You know, I saw Steve Harvey make that reference, so that's where I got it from. But now you go, well, where the real men at? You know exactly where they're at. A lot of people do not want to be around those guys because he's doing something. He's waking up early and getting to work. He's, you know, working long days. He's got a plan. He's productive. You know, he's making sure his future is in order. His kids' future is in order. His family's future is in order. His wife's future is in order. You know, he's handling his business. And when you see other people, all they want to do Even when they come from those neighborhoods, you can tell it. All they want to do is smoke, drink, dress up, play dress up all the time, and just kick it every day of their life. And even when you get the most productive guys from those environments that can wind up doing that, they pretty much do the same thing. Let's smoke, drink, and just stand out and be unproductive like we always want to. Now I got enough money to do nothing but play hooky, or which means skip school for the rest of my life. So that has nothing to do with manhood. And then people don't realize, even when these guys learn these things and become men, and even if that vibe is still on them and they have kids, they don't want their kids to be nothing like them. They're not going to change who they are, but they don't want you ain't got to be like this. This is not, so I made it like this, but I'm one in a million. You need to be the complete opposite of this, because your chances are far greater than mine. I just happen to be a lucky one that made it out. So when you say you don't see no men, you don't. You don't. You see a bunch of unproductive people who are going to continuously be unproductive. And that's the thing. So tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch you on the next one. Peace.